Okay, welcome back. I'm going to continue my tutorial on setting up a character sheet for Pathfinder. If you haven't seen my first video, please do. So now we're going to get onto the second page. First of all is the armor class items, a list of which will be found on the website. Once again, the link to that is at my channel, so be sure to go there. The AC items are armor items, and you can get, say, scale mail is normally level 1 and 2 if you're a fighter or cleric. Wizards don't tend to use armor though. They might have a shield, but they don't wear armor because they might have a percentage of spell failure, and because they're wizards, you know. Anyways, so the AC items, you'd get just chainmail, for example, or you could get actual outfits, etc. Different types, like just a cap, or, you know, it can vary. Bonus, that's how much it adds to your armor class up here. So say I get a armor bonus of 4, right? 4 goes there, that makes 14. And then my shield bonus, say I'm using a buckler, then I'd have 15. So that's how that works. The spell failure, there's a percentage, it will show you next to the item on the website, or in the book if you have it. Check penalty, it subtracts that if you're doing a check for strength or something. Weight, how much it weighs, which is added up down here, and properties you don't have to worry about, nor type. Okay, gear, that's just your basic stuff like outfits, bedrolls, blankets, ropes, tents, rations, water flasks. Total weight is added up there. Now, your light load might be, say, 50 to 100. Medium load, 100 to 200. Heavy load, 150 to 300. Lift overhead is normally the max on your heavy load. Lift off ground is normally double that, and drag or push is double to triple that. So, being a dwarf, it would be 100 to 200. Sorry, 0 to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 300, 300, 600, 1,500. That's in pounds. Next, different races will start with a certain amount of gold pieces, but you can take a gamble, roll the 46 and multiply that number by 10, and that becomes your number. Most of the time it tops the original number. For example, a dwarf would be 140. I got 190. I was a bit lucky though. Now my brother does this really cheeky thing where in his background story his parents were nobles and they were killed, so he gets inheritance. Being a fighter, he gets a bonus feat, and he swapped some of his feats and got which was extra story is the feat he swapped for, and that feat basically allows him to add another feat to do with his background story. In this case it was rich parents because of the nobles, which means he inherits 800 gold pieces on top of the 100 a human normally gets. There will be a full tutorial on that later. Okay. Next is the experience points and next level. Now the level is shown here, like I showed you in the previous tutorial. So if I wanted to go, say I was level 1, I needed 2,000 to get to level 2, right? And I might have, you know, 1990 XP. I kill an orc, I get 10 XP, you know, I level up. Leveling up, you get to add 2 extra points to your things over here. And for every 2, I explained this in the previous video, for every 2 above, you get, you know, an extra rank in your intelligence. So if you were to upgrade your intelligence and it was the next set of 2 above 10, you'd get an extra rank that you could put on, etc, etc. Okay, weapon time. There will be a list of weapons on the website. Some only special races can use. Now, the weapon, you need 3 different types of weapons. You need piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. SPB. Just referred to as PSB. Anyways, weapon, attack bonus, that is like a plus from your strength or whatever the weapon is said. Critical, sometimes it's ×2, sometimes it's ×3. It will be said next to the weapon. Damage, it's what you roll. The higher the critical and the damage, the more the weapon will cost. Like, you can get a 2-handed battle axe and a 1-handed battle axe. They will basically be the same thing, only you pay the same amount. You just pay the price of having it being 2-handed, and you get extra damage. Range, now if it's a ranged weapon, you get that. So like a trident, you get 10 feet because you can throw it. Or otherwise, you know, sword. I know a sword would normally be like that 2-3 feet on the actual thing, but that doesn't count. As long as you're in the square in front of a player or whoever you're attacking, 5 feet in this case, you get to attack. If you're on the same place, however, they get an attack of opportunity on your turn, which basically means they get to attack you on your turn, and then they get to attack you again on their turn. So that's basically it for this tutorial. Hopefully next time I'll be playing a campaign. Thank you for watching this 2-part series. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helped. See you next time.